Fortitude, Hope, and Trust by Sarah Levesque. Fortitude, the virtue of continuing when the path gets rough, of clinging to hope when everything is dark, trusting the path that you tread is proper. We all go through different seasons in our lives, seasons of easy comfort, seasons of confusion, seasons of fear or anxiety. The trick, though it's more of a grace than a trick, is to keep following Jesus. Let me tell you a little bit about my life as an example. God has never seen fit to leave me in easy comfort for long. It seems He wants me to keep growing and growing, for as soon as I get comfortable with where He's put me, He spins my life again, so I have to scramble to readjust, or He buries me like a seed, so I have to dig my way out again. I got comfortable in high school and got a part-time job. I graduated and went to college, and when I was comfortable with that, God gave me a magazine to work on. I graduated college, moved up to assistant editor and webmaster at the same time, then got my first full-time job shortly thereafter. I got comfortable with that, and God led me to quit the magazine I worked on and start Logo Sophia magazine. When I was comfortable with how the magazine was running, God gave me a new full-time job that was much harder and more time-consuming than the first. And now I'm comfortable here, wondering, what's next? You could say it takes fortitude to live like this. Sometimes it feels like I'm in that old video game where you must cross a river on logs, avoiding rocks and falling off the edge, crossing at the right time. Only I'm blindfolded and only stepping when Jesus says to. Now I sense the edge coming. I expect God to say, "Step here now," and yet He is not. So I wait. I hope. I try to stay strong and have fortitude as I blindly trust Him, staying where He last told me to be, though it seems that I may lose the game. The blind step must not be taken hastily. Though it is frightening at times, I know He will do what is best for me. I try to follow the advice of a very good friend. Don't complain, strive. And I've learned that St. Francis of Assisi thanked God for everything, even things that most people would complain of. Pain, hardship, discomfort. I'm certainly no St. Francis, but I can say, "Jesus, I trust in you." Sometimes it's a statement of belief. Sometimes it's a cry for help. But the trick, or the grace, is to act like the basic robots and do exactly what you're told. Turn left. Go straight. You don't know when the next command will come, so you keep going straight over every obstacle until it does. That's fortitude. It's not easy, but with hope and with trust, it's doable. Not that God wants us to be robots, of course, but as He knows best, His path is the best for each of us to follow. He wants us to choose His path. For some, the journey is not as blind as mine has largely been. Either way, blind or seeing, to follow the path of God with fortitude, perseverance, hope, and trust is what brings us peace and joy.